Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I had videos today from Alexander Grace. This is extremely ugly. Let's check it out. Please extra them below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
If you're ever having a hard day, just remember, I've been cheated on.
Okay.
I've been cheated on.
Okay.
I don't have the beauty filter on, and these are my real eyes.
So?
And I've been cheated on.
And?
If you've been cheated on and you feel insecure, it's never about you. Because I've been cheated on.
So because she's gorgeous according to her own standards, because she got cheated on, every woman should also have experienced being cheated on, because at her caliber, if she's getting cheated on, must be 99% of all other women. Gotcha.
Surely it can't be about me. You might be thinking, well, maybe her personality sucks. No, unfortunately not. I'm hilarious.
Who's auditing
incredibly
this?
Smart. And I got cheated on.
Who's auditing your personality?
And if you didn't get cheated on and you're not feeling insecure and you're just having a bad day, just remember, somebody had me. They were in a relationship with me. Wrapped around his fucking finger, I would have married this guy. Fumbled. Lost me for good. Forever. So you could be having the worst fucking day of your whole life. But you're not that guy.
Or that was the guy you really, really wanted. The Chad/Tyrone type that was probably the top echelon type man that was really wealthy. And he didn't want you. That's why you're upset.
So it's not that bad.
Confidence on women can be really ugly. And this is a good example. I'm hot. These are my real eyes. I'm smart. I'm funny. She actually says you could be having the worst day of your entire life, but it's not that bad because at least you're not the guy who messed things up with me. Because I guess in her mind that she's so special that not being with her would trump any other kind of pain. Lost your job, got in a car accident, house burnt down, loved one dies. All of that suffering pales in comparison to the pain of not being with her. Honest to God, answer me this one. How is it that a woman can spend an hour painting her face, wearing a mask, hiding her real appearance, and then, without any sense of irony, talk about how beautiful they are? How do they do it? Imagine me as a man, if I was to take a sharp...
Even with the filters, some of them have filters on. They're on camera with filters on. Like, look how gorgeous I am. Like, holy cow.
And I was to draw outlines on all my muscles, like my abs and stuff, and then go online and talk about how buff and muscly I am. And worse still, actually believing it. Because as far as I can tell, this is not satire from women. They actually believe the words that they're speaking.
True.
I don't get you guys on this app because you're like, I want to be independent, rich, and successful, but then I also want a sugar daddy. Like, babe, you can do both. Okay? I'm very successful, but I'm also engaged to a rich old man. Like, I'm not going to spend my own money when I can spend his. Ew, I'm pretty. Get it together.
It is so ugly when a woman talks about how pretty she is. The kind of like in your face, ain't I the shit sort of confidence, it does not fit on women. It barely fits on men. At least when it's a man doing it, being all like macho and aggressive and boastful, there's a begrudging respect because at least we know how much he's risking. Think of like a rapper who's all like, I'm the best, I'm on top, fuck everyone else. Or a boxer or a UFC fighter who's like, I'm the greatest, nobody can touch me. At least with that kind of boastfulness, there's a masculine acknowledgement of what he is gambling, which is his reputation. If he steps into the octagon and he gets the shit beaten out of him, and he's proven to be a fraud and he can't back up his words with actions, then he'll be a laughingstock. So we tolerate this from men because we know that they're risking a lot. But for a woman bragging about how hot she is, she's not risking anything. She's just being obnoxious and flaunting her privilege. It's so ugly to watch. When it comes to femininity, men would prefer to see women express humility.
Y'all, do you guys not understand there's a difference between being confident and being delusional? When you're confident, it makes you more attractive. When you're delusional, it makes you seem insane and it makes you less attractive. Every video I see of 3s and 4s saying they're 9s and 10s is literally insane. And it's funny because it's like, if you were a 10, your life would be different.
Correct.
You like, who are you comparing yourself to? When I give myself like a 6.5, that's because I'm smart enough to compare myself to every woman on the planet, including literal supermodels. I was watching a dating show this morning. This girl's like, I'm perfect. There should be a line of 9 million men around my house. Sweetie, if that was true, there would be, because there literally are women on the planet who could have literally probably any man that are solid 10s.
Correct.
There isn't a line because you aren't that. And you're insane. And you need to be humbled. And women aren't helping. They're making it work.
When I featured this clip on my channel a few months back, there were lots of comments from men saying how attractive it was to see a woman express some humility about her appearance. Yeah, real shocker, right? Men are attracted to women who are humble. But Alexander, isn't what you're saying really dangerous? I mean, this sounds very misogynistic. Men don't want confident women. Are they threatened by it? They want...
What? No, it's just humble people. I don't care for people braggadocious like about everything. I'd rather just have normal conversations with normal people than not brag about their material goods or their wealth or whatever it is.
Want women weak and humbled? Oh, that's so pathetic. No, that's not it. Men are attracted to confident women, but it has to be expressed in a feminine way. And yes, men would prefer humility over boastful arrogance because that kind of display is masculine and men aren't attracted to masculinity. At least the humility has some dignity and some grace. It seems feminine to men. If I was to put it on a spectrum, I would say that the thing that men are attracted to the least is masculine confidence. A woman who's all like macho and self-involved, that's really ugly. Better than that is a woman who is modest about her achievements, about her virtues, about her value. That kind of humility is more attractive. But the most attractive is the woman who displays feminine confidence. So what is that? What does feminine confidence look like?
I'm going to explain that in a moment. But okay, back to what feminine confidence looks like. Let's have a look at an example.
Tell me about the one that got away.
He is just one of the most amazing people that I've ever met, like literally captivating. He's just his confidence, motivation, the way that he sees life. I've never met anybody like that. And oh God, it's actually like cutting deep to even talk about it.
Could I ask then, how comes you aren't together at the moment?
It just didn't work out. It was just one of those things where I think we were both just going on different paths. We have different views on things, different ways that we see the world, but that doesn't mean that I don't appreciate the way that he sees things and that I'm not inspired by it and in awe of him. I mean, I feel like I'm literally his like #1 fan at this point. Like I'm always gonna be his biggest cheerleader, whether he knows it or not. I'll always be supporting him.
All right, I'm gonna need everybody in the audience to give me a simp free pass while I praise this woman for the purpose of making my point. Because
you know what, Alex, I'll give it to you. I'll give you one. She somewhat deserves it, yeah.
Watching that, what a gorgeous, confident woman. She's dignified, she's graceful, she has a beautiful smile, kind eyes. You can feel the confidence she has in herself, not because she's boastful and arrogantly describing herself as amazing, because look at the kindness with which she's able to praise her ex-boyfriend. She's clearly not threatened by his virtues. She admires him. None of this, oh, he was trash, like, yeah, he missed out. No, instead it's, he's amazing, I'm his biggest fan, I admire him so much. Her praise of him reflects very positive.
This man must be some kind of man amongst men, in my opinion. When you hear a woman like this praising a man to this degree, it makes me want to meet this man. Like, what the fuck kind of man are you?
On her, because the psychological truth of the matter is that you cannot appreciate the depth of another human being unless you have depth yourself.
Damn.
If all you are is surface, then that's all you see in others. And even though the memories of him are still hitting her emotionally, there's some pain, there's some grief, there's no bitterness. She's able to wish him the best because she's confident in herself, in her own life. This is how the feminine expresses an attractive confidence. It's not in your face. It's not aggressive. It's so secure in itself that it just invites you to notice how beautiful it is. Feminine confidence doesn't gossip. It doesn't complain. It doesn't criticize. It doesn't play the victim. Feminine confidence supports. It encourages. It smiles. When a woman is truly truly secure in herself, she doesn't need to tear others down or talk herself up. She knows her value, she's confident in herself, and she's able to rest peacefully inside her own feminine contentment. For a man, confidence means speaking up. For a woman, it often means not speaking because there's no need. The masculine and the feminine are different. For a woman, it gets flipped around, and high-quality women understand this.
Strong women are weak, very weak, because they are clay. When clay has been hardened, it breaks easily. It's brittle, everything rattles at you. You have to be very gentle with it. When it falls to the floor, you can't put the pieces together. But soft women are like Play-Doh. They're pliable, they move, you can work with them easily. They know how to set their boundaries. They know when to say no, they know when to say yes. They don't gossip, they don't hold on to anger or bitterness. You know why? Because they know their highest currency is their heart. They know in order for me to remain incredible, I have to keep my heart soft. Be a soft woman. The soft woman is the strong woman. She's not.
I love this. It's not no soft girl era. I'm getting taken care of. No, you be a soft woman. I love this.
Easily broken. Be soft, not strong. Strong women are weak.
When a woman is able to do this well, it's incredibly attractive to men.
Correct.
You see, confidence does not need to be active for a woman. It's better if it's passive. It fits beautifully for the feminine. A flower doesn't detach from the plant and wave itself in front of the bee in order to get its attention. No, a flower just sits peacefully between the leaves, looking beautiful, smelling amazing. And the bee can't help but notice and stop and gather pollen. The same goes for women. When she has grace, dignity, femininity, men can't help but notice. Men look at her and can just tell by the way that she moves, the way that she interacts with the world and with people around her, that she is confident in herself. She is at peace. And they find that very attractive. That is what men are looking for.
I just came to the realization why I'm single. Every guy that I'm like, oh yeah, he's attractive. Okay, this is not supposed to be offensive, but I see their wives and they just look like so like, you know?
Dainty?
Like,
feminine?
not like this. Just like, you know, like, I pretend my tattoos are gone. Dude, I look crazy.
I'm glad you know.
That's why guys don't want to wife me up. And I just come to this realization today.
Confidence on women is sexy. It's attractive, but we want it to be feminine confidence. We don't want her bragging, boasting, I'm the best, I'm a boss bitch. But we also don't want her to be self-deprecating, like, oh, I'm no good, I have so little to offer, you're so much better than me. No, it's good when a woman is proud of herself, has some confidence. If she has worked really hard on something and has finally achieved her goals, that's attractive. If she's confident that she's a good mother and that the children are being raised really well, that's attractive. If she takes pride in how much self-work that she does so that she can be a better partner to you and a better person for herself, that's also attractive. We like that confidence. It's sexy. We just like it when that confidence is expressed in a feminine way.
Shout outs to Alexander Grace, always doing the hard, deep work for a lot of us men out here. Because I don't think that deeply in some subjects, but he does. And when I watch him and I try to present him to you guys, hopefully you guys start thinking a little bit more deep into your thoughts about some of these things. Please like the Morrow. I really appreciate that. Catch you guys next time. Ciao.